Akbar's tomb. The tomb of the Mughal Emperor Akbar is located on the Agra-Delhi National Highway, 13 km north of Agra Fort, which reflects the philosophy of Emperor Akbar and best speaks of his religious tolerance and secular views. It is situated in the center of an elaborate Charbagh-style garden. It was a Turkish custom to build a tomb during one's lifetime, which was followed religiously by the Mughals. As per this custom, Akbar himself commenced the construction of his mausoleum in 1605 and completed the first floor during his lifetime. His son Jahangir completed the tomb in 1612 by adding the upper stories after the death of his father. This princess is popularly known as Sikandra after Sikandar Lodi, who identified and established in this area where Akbar's tomb is located. Akbar's tomb is a 5-story monument which is built in the shape of pyramid, surmounted by a marble pavilion on top floor. The mausoleum is symmetrical square in plan, with a central chamber and a circumferential arched gallery on all 4 sides. The tomb building is accessed through a barrel vault arched entrance, flanked by 5 arched aisles on either side. In the middle of the southern entrance, verses from the Quran and engraved on the blue tiles along with intricate multicolored artworks of bale boots, flower leaves. Through this entrance, one enters an elaborately decorated vestibule highlighted by exquisite carvings, artistic paintings and inlay work in geometric and floral designs. Its interior is covered with exquisite calligraphy that reflects the tenets of Deen-e-Ilahi, a religious movement started by Emperor Akbar based on the fusion of primarily Hinduism and Islam, including other religions as well. From the southern vestibule, a corridor leads to the relatively simple and grand center chamber, where Emperor Akbar's true grave lie made of plain marble, devoid of any decoration. The 3 stories above the first stories have identical arrangement of arched with chhatris on each corner adorning the facade. Each story is smaller than the previous one. All the stories are built in red sandstone except the 5th one, which is entirely in white marble. This story is a square in plan with an open central courtyard and surrounding by slender arch which divides it into chambers. On the top floor, there is a square open courtyard surrounded on all sides by slender arched verandas with a square marble platform in center. Above this platform is the false marble cenotaph of Akbar. Arabic-style floral patterns are abundantly engraved on this tombstone. The architecture of this monument is different from the traditional Muslim tombs architecture. The outlying garden, which is laid out in the Charbagh style, is another attraction of the palace, which includes the flowering plants, huge lush green trees, rabbits, langoose monkeys, and black-buck deer, which gives a more captivating look to the beauty of the garden. The whole square precinct is surrounded by a wall of 105 meters length and is entered through the south gate, which is the largest. On its top, there are 4 marble chhatri-topped minarets. The exterior of this gate is decorated with exquisite carving and mosaics made of colors stones. The central arch entrance has mosaic calligraphy in the Persian language. The magnificence of this gateway seems to be inspired by the Buland Darwaza at Fatehpur Sikri. The other 3 are built only for decoration and were not used as gateway. The eastern and western gates are adorned with unique carving and artifacts. And the northern entrance is not accessible. On the southeast corner of the tomb complex are 2 other significant monuments called Kanch Mahal and Lodi's tomb. The Lodi's tomb is based on octagonal square plan divided into 9 parts, which was popularly used by the Mughals. The interior is composed of a central octagonal hall, was octagonal rooms at the corners, and rectangular vaulted hallways on the sides, all connected by passages. It is believed that its roof was formed by a broad, massive dome which has been dilapidated over time. Its entire construction is of rubble bricks masonry with minimal stonework and rough plaster. On closer look, some remains of paintings are visible. Although stylistically, the tomb can be assigned to the reign of Ibrahim Lodi, it has been restored and preserved by the Archaeological Survey of India. Kanch Mahal. The Kanch Mahal uniquely reflects the domestic architectural style of the Mughals. As per the historians, the Kanch Mahal was constructed by Jahangir between 1605 and 1619. Ceramic tiles have been used extensively in its decoration on facade, hence it is called Kanch Mahal. Its exterior is inlaid with red stone carvings, including wine vessels, floral and geometric designs. The Kanch Mahal was earlier built as a living place for the royal ladies. Later Jahangir used it as a hunting house. This two-storied palace has square rooms with vents and balconies, which not only does it enhance its beauty, but it also helps in air circulation and ventilation. This entire complex of Akbar stone shows the uniqueness of the building's style and architecture of the Mughal emperors.